Hey everyone, it's a wedding day today at Dezi.life's image review. Today we are going over this beautiful image from Dietrich Gesk. He's a friend of mine out of Minnesota, and he's submitted quite a few images. He's probably a regular now on the show. And I just want to go ahead and just say one thing about Dietrich. If you've seen the other videos, he's always has a fun expression. It's a really sincere quality to what he does behind the camera, the way people interact with him. And that's something that can't be faked. So I really do just want to take a second and commend just the fact that whenever he does give me something to see and to look at, it's always got this sense of joy behind it. And I want to make sure that I take a second to acknowledge that first and foremost, because you can totally just feel just how happy this bride is. And that's what matters most at a wedding, is that the couple is happy and that we're telling a really great story for them. So there's a lot of great things going on, especially with the tonality. I love the deep blacks in the background of this image, and that the whites on the dress are right there, right on the crisp of being perfect white. And it's just this nice, dark, contrasty black and white image. And the skin tones are in this nice silver area. Everything about it, the contrast just feels just right. So the other thing is, with the crowd on the left-hand side, all that excitement kind of leading in, kind of just have this nice little balancing act going on. Now, if I were to look at this from the fine art standpoint, I would kind of straighten this out just a little bit. It's got a little bit of a right ways lean to it. I wouldn't mind straightening that out just a little bit more. And if I were to sit there and take any, additional time in post-process to really kind of crank this one out, like this to me right now, as it stands, is ready for delivery for a bride and groom as one of the images in their album, in their, USB or however you guys deliver. The bride's going to love this image right off the bat. There's nothing that I would say from a consumer standpoint is wrong. This is absolutely gorgeous right here. Now, if I were to turn this into the image, like the cover image of the album, and I wanted to do something, really just out of this world with it, the first thing I would do would be straighten this image out. It's a little bit off to the right, kind of straighten that out on the horizon, and I would get rid of the top area. So this right here would have to go. Just right there. So that'll kind of bring it up, make the cover free from distractions at the top, and still have a lot of that excitement going on. You're not losing any of the bubbles. Just like I said, it's so full. Like, all these bubbles are so full this time. I've done a few of these bubble exits, and you either have so many that you can't see the bride and groom, and it's always, one side's doing more than the other. But to have this really nice spread of bubbles, it just has that romantic feel to it. And I love it. So, like I said, going on the fact, if I was making this the cover of the album, the next kind of step I would do in post-production would be just kind of isolate them just a little bit more. So this bouquet right here on the right-hand side, this area here, I'd go ahead and burn that in just a little bit, as well as this young lady over here. I'm assuming that's a wedding planner or something, because it looks like it has a folder or something. But those two kind of steps right there, I would just do whatever I can to bring down any distractions from the bride and groom in their immediate area. And for the most part, this shot does a great job of isolating that, and I want to go and do that. Now, the other thing I'm seeing here, but it would already be corrected with a tilt, would be this bottom step here that's just kind of peeking out. That, if you were to turn this back off to the left just a little bit, it'll clean that out, say, pretty quickly, burning those two small sections right off the bride and groom's immediate vicinity. Would totally clean this up and make it like album cover worthy image right there. So, Dietrich, I just want to thank you for sharing all this image with us. It's absolutely beautiful, and I'm guarantee the bride loves this image. I'm enjoying just watching, just staring at it right now. So that was today's image critique. Definitely feel free to send us more. Give us your opinions on the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and until the next one, go forth and create something amazing.